You know, the Lord said that anybody could, if you wanted to be great, then you needed to serve. And Dr. King said that anybody can be great because anybody can serve. And so it's good to be with you folk here today who are willing to serve. Well, the founder of the Salvation Army was a man by the name of William Booth. And he wanted to send a message of encouragement to his officers and soldiers around the world. And in that day, the Salvation Army was active in 50 countries. Wherever you found the flag of the British Empire, you found the flag of the Salvation Army. But the technology that was available to him in that day was not the internet. He couldn't send an email. He had to send a telegraph. And it was expensive to send messages by telegraph because you had to pay for every letter that you sent. So the Lord laid upon his heart to send a one-word message around the world. And it was a word that he knew that would resonate, that it would mean a lot to his officers and his soldiers. And the word that he sent was this word: others. Others. And it's a word that still motivates the soldiers and employees and advisory board members and our donors today. It's not about us, it's about others. Well, I'm pleased today to be able to present an award to a gentleman that we've referred to many times today. A man with a great name, the name of Joshua. Now, when you think about that name, it's a biblical name. I don't know why his parents gave it to him, but when I think of Joshua, I think of that great leader and that great visionary, a general in his own right in the Old Testament by the name of Joshua. Now, Joshua in the Hebrew actually means deliverance. It means deliverer or salvation. Now, in the New Testament, we don't find the name Joshua. We find the Aramaic version of his name in the New Testament. Do you know what that is? It's Jesus. That's Joshua in the Aramaic. Jesus, salvation, deliverer. And so we have a gentleman that we honor today because his track record of service and participation in a number of capital campaigns in southeastern Virginia. As chairman of the Board of Visitors for the University of Virginia, he chaired the most successful capital campaign in its history, raising $1.4 billion. Well, General Joshua, I think that President Thomas Jefferson, the founder of UVA, would be very pleased with that. In fact, I think UVA needs to take a page out of the Salvation Army's playbook, because we have an order, we have an honor that we give to certain people that's called Order of the Founder. And so I think Thomas Jefferson would say that you're in an Order of the Founder of the University of Virginia. We recognize that you and your co-founder Frank Batten established the Access College Foundation, which has awarded scholarships to over 70,000 high school students from 29 public schools, ensuring that future generations from southeastern Virginia have the opportunity to continue their education regardless of the economical situation. And these past 3 years, you've worked tirelessly on behalf of the Salvation Army, Ray and Joan Kroc Core Community Center, to endow this center. $28 million is not an easy figure to raise. It's a great investment in this community, and the Salvation Army is pleased to add our contribution for the endowment and for the construction of the community center in the amount of $56 million. Many of you have given generously. Mr. Darden has given generously and has secured several lead and advance gifts. And so thank you, Mr. Joshua Darden, who is a most worthy recipient of the Salvation Army's Others Award.